The American West was not tamed overnight. It took hard work and dedication by people who did not know the meaning of the word quit. That American spirit is alive today in the hearts of men and women across this country who dedicate themselves to returning to the American homestead.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the American Homestead. One of the things about homesteading is you want to get the most bang for your buck. And when it comes to repairs, you want to have the best quality repair at the most reasonable price. Today we're in the barn. Our tractor, the old trusty John Deere, has a flat tire. So in order to replace it, and unfortunately our tractor has turf tires. So those are fairly expensive and kind of hard to find. So to replace a front wheel on one of these, or front tire on one of these, about $200 to $300 depending on where you can find them and if you can find them. The problem is they're not easily accessible, they're not easily found all the time. If you have agriculture tires, sometimes you get a little easier to find, but unfortunately when we bought it, it had turf tires and it's just something we've dealt with. So we don't make a lot of money here at the farm, so part of our deal is to be able to fix as much stuff as we can. So today we're going to talk about a $300 tire versus a $7 tire repair kit. And today we're going to show you how to plug a tire on a tractor. Works on any other vehicle you got. You simply go to O'Reilly's or your local auto parts store. You can pick up this tubeless tire repair kit for only $7, and it'll last for quite a while. We've had repairs on these tires before, and they've last year after year. It's not a permanent fix, but it is a fix that'll get you through planting season, through whatever you're dealing with at the time. So let's take a look at the tractor and let's get it fixed. Okay, as you can see, we have a flat front tire. This is a turf tire. It's on our John Deere tractor, and it got a flat, fairly quick flat. So the first thing we want to do, we want to air up the tire and see if we can locate where the air is coming out from. So we're going to plug in our trusty air compressor and inflate the tire. Now we're going to be looking for, or listening for, any kind of holes or any kind of air leakage, which I can already hear the air leaking out. I don't know if you can hear that there, but I have pinpointed the hole as right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the tractor back, see if we can find that hole when we get it upright, and get to work on it. Okay, we're just going to air it right back up a little bit more so we can get a good feel for where that hole is. And I can feel it coming out just perfectly right here. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't see anything in the way. There's a little bit of mud, but I can see where it looks like a nail or something along those lines was. So let's get into the toolkit and see what we got. Okay, so what I picked up here is a tubeless tire repair kit. It's got 3 parts, fairly simple. A rasp that's going to go in and clean out the hole, make it smooth. It's got a needle port and 5 plugs for the tire. Fairly simple instructions on the back that'll get you plugged and ready to go. So let's get to work. Let's open it up. Okay, so we've located our leak, as you can hear it. So we're going to take the rasp. This is the rasp, it just has a fine point. A little bit of deal here so we can plug it right in, and you know at this point you lose the sound of the air leaking out, so you know you're in the right place. We're going to run that a few times. Basically what it's going to do is kind of smooth out that hole a little bit and get it prepared for the plug. So you can hear the air start coming out. It's a little bit firmer. Alright, so we're going to take one of our plugs. These are pretty sticky. And just peel this off. Let's get a plug out. Alright, so we have the plug. This is the needle tool. We're basically going to get that plug right in between the 2 forks here and see if we can get it about halfway. I want the plug halfway down, so right about there. We're going to locate our leak ports, and we are going to plunge that plug into the tire. We're going to give it about a quarter turn. And bring it up. And there we go. Plugs in, which is what we want because we want it to fill that area up. Now let's see if it'll hold air. Now when you fill it up, you want to be checking for any air leaks, which I don't feel any. If you have any excess above 1/8 of an inch, you want to be sure and trim that off. Otherwise it can pull out if it grabs something. Record. Okay, we'll just get it up to final pressure. We'll check for any additional leaks. I don't hear any, I don't see any. Looks like the plug's holding well. Just get the tire back up to pressure and you're good to go. Tire's ready, tractor's ready to run. Now remember, plugs aren't a permanent solution, but it's enough to get you through to the next payday or to save enough money to get a new tire. But they will get you through the field and whatever work you need to get done, at least for the day or two. I've had plugs in here for over a year and they've lasted well. I'm not going very fast. I'm doing some pretty heavy lifting with tillers and other things, but it's a cheap, easy, reliable way to fix a tire without having to spend a fortune. If you guys like the content here, if you want to learn more, click the subscribe button down below. Follow us for more, like this video, and share it with your friends. Thanks for coming to the American Homestead.